Hey, what's cracking, guys? Emmanuel from Kuya Adventures. Okay, as promised, I've got the contents of my pack. Okay, so first of all, my backpack is a High Range Outdoors SR20. Okay, it's got the straps, lots of molly, and this top strap is where I put my jackets. Okay, my extra layers. It's been a great pack. It's been serving me really well. Okay, so this stuff here, oops, not this, is the contents of my dry bag. Still plenty of room left over in the bag, but in the bag I have an emergency blanket, which is good for my shelter, toothbrush, toothpaste with duct tape wrapped around the toothpaste. Okay, got a bag of vitamin C, so in the winter conditions this would help keep my immune system very strong. Then I got some sugar, okay, sugar, salt, and tea. Okay, then of course I've got some soap for hygiene, Panamax, soy sauce. Okay, now the salt and the sugar and the soy sauce would help me make different kinds of breads. Okay, I've got 1 kilo of flour. That's the only food I'm bringing with me. With the water that I have, and I've got 1 liter in my pack, I can make bread cakes along the way using my little fry pan. Okay, I've got another container here. This is what I'd use to boil my water and cook my food. Okay, somewhat airtight. Inside I have hot glue. Now this is very handy to repair my hoochie. Got a box of matches, about 20 meters of cordage. Then I got 2 paracord bracelets. That's about 20 feet of paracord. Magnifying glass, always handy. And of course my multi-tool, my Wenger Ranger 90. Okay, which includes a saw, pliers and wire cutters. I also have a lot of wire with me. Yeah, and a saw too, which is very handy. Now, talking about saws, I've decided to bring a handsaw. I've been using this to build a driveway, and it's been very reliable. Okay, and I choose to bring it with me. Okay, so for my shelter items, now back to this container. On my first fire, I would put it on the fire and burn all the paint off it, okay, to make it safe to use. Now for my shelter items, I have a Cocoon sleeping bag. Okay, and I've used this a couple of years back in winter. It was I think it was 4 degrees, and it was very warm. Okay, just with my winter clothes and this sleeping bag, I'm very warm. Okay, then I have like a neck buff, a hat, a bucket hat, and my hoochie. Okay, and I've also got some gloves. Now, with all this stuff in my pack, I've still got lots of room left over, and with that room, I'll use it to pretty much empty out my refrigerator. Okay, I've got lots of sausages and meat in there. If shit hit the fan, I would take all the meat out of my freezer. Now, my dog coats, my dogs have coats, okay? And inside, I've cut a little slot, so I've got pockets now to store stuff. This is my boy's coat, and he would be carrying 2 water bladders that I've made from Ziploc bags and duct tape, okay? And he would carry probably about 4 liters, 3 or 4 liters in his coat. The girl, she carries cable ties, extra Ziploc bags, hand warmers, which would be like hot water bottles inside the shelter, and cable ties, right? Okay guys, I missed a couple of things. I'm also bringing a head torch, okay, and some batteries, so 3 AAA batteries as well, and that's in my dry bag. And I got a parcel from my good friend over in the UK. I got some latex to make more slingshots, and I'd probably take this packet with me as well because it's very light. Okay, and that gives me the ability to make a range of different weapons. Okay, in the girls pack, dog coat, I mean, she also has a little small blade. So that's it, guys. That's the contents of my bug out kit, my winter survival kit. All right, I haven't got a weight for it. I don't have my digital scale with me, but I assure you it's very light on my back in comparison to the other wilderness kits that I've taken. Thanks for watching. Adios.